Ethereum is sitting at 2600, 2617, and I had covered this thing I think 5-6 days ago. I shared the support at 2500, resistance at $2,800, and it did go up to 2769. It didn't even bother touching 2800, and of course it had a reaction, and afterwards, these are 4-hour candles, so you can see multiple days it just continued to go down. There's nothing bad about it. This is just a small retracement, just like we are seeing with Bitcoin. So as it didn't have fancier retracement, now it is doing a retracement just like Bitcoin. 2500 would be a better retracement just because of the fact that it's a bit more than 50% of retracement, but it will contribute towards the overall rally of this much, and somewhere here this is a 50% retracement, so it's 2523. It's 2523, but 2500 is more of a, what do you call it? It's more of a rounded number, so let's call it 2500. That helps, and not only that, it's also the neckline support, almost the neckline support for Ethereum. The actual neckline support is 2493, but we'll call it 2500 just for the sake of it. So we had a double bottom, and this was the neckline, and it has been tested. It went there. In the neckline was a resistance. It acted, and then of course after that it break through. It never came down and tested it. In Bitcoin case scenario, it did test its neckline, but Ethereum didn't bother doing that after it broke out. So that gives us one more reason to go down and test the neckline. Is the neckline still reliable or not? Things like that generally happen in TA. And I have mentioned previously that when you have a rally like this, a 50% retracement is always very natural. There is nothing bearish about it. It is only healthy to retrace, take on to some liquidity, take a breather, and then start running again. As long as 2500 holds, we are sitting in a super bullish case scenario for Ethereum, and then Ethereum can go up to 2800, and this time it will break 2800, and then we will see the 3000 that is missing for a very long time because the ETF got approved and then Ethereum started shitting its pants. It was the worst thing happened to Ethereum, the ETF approval. I think things wouldn't have been so bad if there was no ETF on it, but it did. And same is the case scenario on Bitcoin. If the institution is not able to report positive numbers on ETF, their investors will pull out, and then you will see a horrible case scenario with Bitcoin. But that is for next year, January 11, I think. We will talk about it somewhere in December. I'll tell you what will happen next, but that's too early. But just on the point of ETF for Ethereum. Yeah, that's pretty much Ethereum, and you know where is the support and resistance.